Using categories on our control panel effectively allows you to group like points of interest, events, businesses, attractions, even landmarks or geographical areas, so your visitors can easily access all of the items in any one category at once. For example, you can see all of the points of interest that have been created for this site. The sheer volume of options displayed here can be a little overwhelming, and that's where categories can be a big help. They're relatively easy to create, too. You'll find categories under either Stories or POI. I prefer to use POI because I'm usually using them in conjunction. Click on Categories, and you can see all of the categories already created. The strategy here is to think about how your visitors would benefit by using one of these to create a collection of similar points of interest on your site. A great example is grouping all of your dining options in one category for quick and efficient searching. You can help streamline the search process for your visitors by creating subcategories. For instance, you can see there are many subcategories for various dining options. So if you're looking for breakfast, only POIs tied to this subcategory would appear in the results. You can probably think of some categories you'll want to create even before you build the point of interest or event, but you can always add new ones as you go along. I've created a point of interest for an arena called Town Toyota Center, and I've connected it to the sports venues category. But there are also a lot of musical events there, so I want to create a new category for that purpose. And to create a new category, I'll just go up here and click on Add a New Category. I'll title it Concerts/Music Venues. If I create other points of interest regarding musical hotspots, I can tie them to this category as well. You can select a color for the category. This will tie all of the POIs in that category together by color on the map. You can see you have a customizable palette to work with, but for expediency, I have the RGB values right here. And you'll see it's a festive orange color. You can also select an icon that is indicative of the type of activity. As you can see, you have a huge variety of icons to choose from. Scrolling down a ways, it seems as though musical notes is appropriate. And once you've selected the color and the icon, you'll want to save your work. Now you can see concerts and music venues has been added to the list. In the future, I may want to add subcategories like arenas versus coffee houses or dance clubs. Now I can go to Point of Interest and open the properties for Town Toyota Center by clicking on the Edit button. If this page doesn't look familiar to you, you may want to check out the Point of Interest tutorial. We'll slide over here and select Categories, and you can see Concert/Music Venues is right here, where I can add it to the Sports Venues category. And then all we have to do is go up here and save our changes. To show how this works in a more robust example, we're back to the first page we looked at. The points of interest appear here in the left margin, and again you can see there's probably over 100 here. They're listed in alphabetical order, and we're still in the A's. But by clicking on the icons up here, you can narrow that down to dining options, for example, and even by what specific type of dining opportunity you're looking for. You can also make it easy for your visitors to get quick results by creating individual pages that feature specific activities or businesses. Now obviously we're using a tourist information-based site as an example, but you can create categories of specific points of interest for a variety of purposes, even real estate listings or examples of builders' house plans. Events can also be grouped by categories. As you can see, combining the functionality of points of interest with the organizational capabilities of categories can greatly boost the effectiveness of your site in attracting and keeping visitors.